What's up? What's up? What's going on? I am Racquel. And I came on here just to kick it with you, just to vibe with you for a little bit. You know, I do this because I love to do it. More than anything. I like sharing with you. I like connecting and kicking with you. But really, I like to vibe. I am a vibe. And that's what I do it. I do it for that reason solely. But since I like to do it, I figured I add an extra component and I come on here and kick it with you, right? Because why not? Why not vibe and kick it? Hey, that's what I'm here, baby. I said to you last night, look at me, 2 nights in a row. You don't say, I said last night, I am the expression of Christ consciousness in the form of Racquel. I am a conduit for the Christ consciousness, okay? In my own expression, though. Because mind you, we are all part of Creator. It's just how it is expressing itself. And so, when it expresses itself, it does in various ways. And it does by your name and her name and his name and my name. That's how it's coming through. But I just want to thank you for kicking it with me tonight. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to get serious about some things. And we're going to vibe along the way. I just asked for a minute of your time. Just a minute, that's all. Fuck it, you ain't doing nothing. You been scrolling on that TikTok, fucking with that Instashare, messing with that Facebook. You can give me some time. You been on that bullshit. Let's go. Let's do this. We doing this tonight. Hey. You know what? I want to remind y'all before I get into it. I was about to jump in there like double dutch, and then I thought about it. I just want to let you know that I have, and I'm very proud of myself, so I'm going to bring you up every damn time. I have 2 ebooks out there, and the reason why I got them out there is because it was 2 problems I wanted to help solve the collective through my own experience, right? So what I'm saying is, I picked some books based off some things I felt like we need to be enlightened on in the community. And then I gathered the research to support my sentiment, and boom, bam, with 2 ebooks, I have it. So I got that for you. That's on the Patreon shop. And I got a tarot class, baby. That motherfucker's a bad boy too, okay? At least I think so, and that's really all that matters. But no, you're going to get some value out of it if you're into that thing. So check that out. That's on my Patreon shop. You might be like, is this bitch selling us? Yeah. Ain't the rest of everybody else the fuck? Because at the end of the day, either you're going to buy it or you're not. I'm not robbing you. Truth and Justice Tarot is a Patreon exclusive where I help solve murder and missing person mysteries. Please help me and send in your requests by clicking Send Your Suggestions located under the Contact tab on my website at RockyRoadTV.com. Watch the series for free by joining my Patreon. I'm not robbing you. You get the shit, you got it because you wanted to. We all about accountability and the power of choice over here. So, yeah, and I got something else for my content creators. I got some tools, some things that I utilize for free and some other stuff that will help you along your content creator journey. People like to know what tools and what type of resources they can use online and different like that. I'm selling that information as well. I've been doing this for almost a decade. And when my feet hit the ground of this planet, I knew I had to do this here. It was already a thing, baby. But we grown now, so let's get into it. You know what I realized? I've been trying to fight it, y'all. We about to get personal tonight. I've been trying to fight it, y'all, but me and my husband are crazy. We are. In a good way, though, but we crazy as hell. Like, my kids be like, y'all meant for each other. And then what be crazy is he be barking at me about shit that he do too. So you already know we crazy. And I'm here for it, honey. It's all love my way. That Mr. Shelby, he does something to me, boy. He does something to me. Something for me. That man there. But we crazy as hell. And you know what? I was like, the world really needs to see this shit. They really need to see how a family is. The good, bad, and the ugly. But you know what I'm saying? But in a way that is still tasteful. But you understand real life. Because life is beautiful, depending on what you're focusing on. Now, if you getting hit upside your damn head, you focusing on that. And life might not be that pleasant. You know, and I'm not making fun of nobody going through this situation here. I don't think violence of any form is okay unless you coming for somebody. Then you gonna fuck around and find out. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about unhinged, unprovoked violence. I don't condone no shit like that. But I will say, if you getting your ass whooped, baby, and if you living in pure D hell over there, y'all choking one another up and shit, allegedly, or what's this ain't for kids. What I gotta say? My goodness. You gotta watch you can't even use real words now. Motherfuckers gotta spell out words. What are we doing? Aren't we grown? Why is this a thing? The fuck is going on? Censorship. Now, you know, we do know it's some of us that will really take it and just out the fucking park. Some of us don't have no cool. Okay? And, you know, some of us is tiptoeing on the edge of cool. But some of us ain't. We don't even know what couth is. What the couth? Can you spell that, my man? I'm just saying, it's all types, and I'm here for it all. But we just gotta know what lane we in. Some of us don't have no motherfucking couth. But we could do a show over here. I think so. Them kids crazy as hell too. And y'all be like me, y'all be talking shit too. Yeah, get your ass up. Get up. You heard your mama. That's some good shit. When we all yelling at the screen, get your ass up. You heard your mama. That is crazy as hell. I told you, I'm crazy. Hey, but we vibing. And feel free at any time to jump in the conversation of the comment section, honey. Because I want to know how you feeling it. Because, see, I don't know if you heard last night. When I came on here last night, this is the first time I actually did this like this to this degree. Yesterday was the first time I figured it out. And that's when I came into the knowing that they told me, you know, your voice. I've had so many people say how they love my voice. And I'll be like, my voice? You know, because I'm used to the shit. I think the shit just, I don't know. I don't think it sounds like anything particular. It just sounds like a fucking voice. But people be like, that voice. But then I came into an understanding. It's not even what I'm talking about. See, I'm talking about how it sounds. No, it's a whole different thing. It's the frequency. It's the energy. Look, and I get so proud before I say this. And I said this last night. I said, you know, I'm almost embarrassed in a way to even have this kind of confidence. Because people want you to be so humble, you have no self-esteem. But I'm going to come on out and be bold with it, baby. My gift is I get you to feel. I'm coming with my own set of vibration, honey. So If you here with me, you along the ride. It's the ride of Rocky Road TV. We gonna laugh, love, learn, brainstorm, and expand our consciousness together. We gonna be human together. We gonna walk this life forever. Forever, baby, we will be in unity. Do you hear what I'm saying? All I'm asking is a little bit of your time. I'm not trying to rob you. I'm not trying to finesse you. I don't want to lie to you. I just want to vibe with you. And if you can do that, I promise you, we gonna have a good time. One thing about me, I had to think about my friends and say, what makes my friend group so unique? Because ain't nobody the fucking same. They know one another through me. I am the nucleus. I have this weird way of bringing people together that I know that will vibe together. Because again, to the core of me, no matter what you think, I'm telling you, I am a vibe. That's my whole energy. So I put people together. And I thought about it. I said, what is it about my friend group that's so different? But when we get together, it's a different type of energy. It's the electricity. It's the eternity. It's the deja vu in the woo-woo. It is. But what makes it? And I said, one thing about all my people is they got a certain type of vibe. It's a certain type of rhythm you gotta have to even be in my proximity. And I'm not knocking nobody else. That's not what I'm doing. I love you too. When I look over to my left, I see you. When I look over to my right, I see y'all. And when I look in front of me, I see y'all. And when I look behind me, I see y'all too. But what I'm prioritizing is me. Yeah. Because ultimately, this journey is about me. It's about me, the good, bad, and the ugly. The stuff that I don't want to talk about. The stuff that I must take accountability for. The decisions I must make. The times I must break. The relationships and contracts I must revoke. The relationships and contracts I must enter. The growth, the expansion. That's all about me. But you know, along this journey, we meet a couple of cool motherfuckers. We meet some people that can talk that shit, that can walk that walk, that can help us get where we need to go, tap us on the shoulder when we out of order. We find these people along the way. Whether we go searching for them or they come magnetized to us, either way, they coming along the way. And one thing about me, those that roll and rock with me, they got to vibe in some kind of way. It's just, this is not something I can explain to you. This is something that you must understand to really grasp what I'm saying. Vibe. Baby, that's all I want to do is vibe. See, I know what you're thinking. You feel like, oh, she just wants to bullshit all day. She don't want to do no work. Oh, quite the contrary, baby. I don't even feel comfortable relaxing. But what I will tell you, somewhere in all of that, being human and chaotic as we can be, I still find time to vibe. Because I am the vibe. I came the vibe. The vibe I will remain through every circumstance. And that's how I get through. Because I'm in love with my own rhythm. And my own rhythm is invigorating. It makes me enjoy this thing that we call life. Because when it gets rough and it gets tough and it hurts and it stinks, baby, I got that vibe that's going to get me through. I got that connection to something that's eternal, that can never be destroyed, nor was it ever created. It just is. It's the I am, and I am connected to that. Plus my vibe, it keeps me in the ring, baby. I just keep on coming back. See, you could be listening to me right now not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about, and that's fair too. Hell, you might even be talking shit and calling me crazy. And okay, in your world, in your consciousness, I can play that role. But in mine, nah, baby, I'm a vibe. And that's the only cosign I need. And I know I got others though, but I'm just saying, that's how you got to be about yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And it's uncomfortable to you because all your life, your beliefs, the way you survive, where you go to work, wherever you've been, it's always been some system to try to get you to conform to that. But who the fuck are you? Outside of all of that shit, who are you? See, that's what this journey is about. Again, I say thank you for tapping into Rocky Road TV, where we laugh, learn, brainstorm, and expand our consciousness together. And on here, along the way, if you decide to be in agreement and walk with me, we're going to talk a little shit. We're going to laugh. We're going to get deep. We're going to cry. But ultimately, baby, we going to vibe. Because that's my shit. I'm vibing. Vibing the fuck out. And it's so funny because I feel like I said a whole bunch of nothing, but it meant something, and the shit sound good to me, so I'm fucking with it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I told you. Me and Mr. Shelby off the chain. The kids said y'all was made for one another. I love them. I do. I do. You ever go back and write some shit you done wrote down in your journal and you realize why the fuck journaling is such a good thing? I really realized it today. I was like, damn. First of all, I realized when I had read some entries back from when I was a teenager. Yes, because let me tell you, you might be like, what you talking about, girl? Yes, I picked up right in that same diary. I mean, hello, the pages was empty. We don't waste. Okay, we do not waste. Being respectful and being one to recycle don't mean you cheap. Although I can be cheap too. But I'm just saying. Baby, we something else. But I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. That's just us, baby. That's us. People be like, what y'all got going on over there? Y'all always got some shit going on. And at first I thought motherfuckers was talking shit. But I was like, I think they just telling me the truth. Damn, I had to wake the fuck up. Because it do be some shit going on. And you know what? It was funny because one night, my husband and I was kicking it and shit, right? And we was talking about how, I was like, you thought you was going to get off a ride when you got married, didn't you? He was like, yeah. Like, I expected shit to slow down. But then I realized the ride kept going. I said, yeah, because I've been riding all my life, too. Shit. We found one another, baby. We in this together. Baby, when I tell you, And even as I talk to y'all, I'm even seeing my relationship from a different point of view. This man and I done rocked and rolled through some shit together. And I'm not saying this is not to glorify struggle or no shit like this. It's just to glorify being in it with somebody and doing life together. You know what I'm saying? And fucking up. And y'all might even get mad. Shit, y'all might want to kill each other, depending on what the fuck was really going on. But that don't mean y'all did. It was just a thought, you know. Might be like, I'm gonna take this motherfucker out. But, you know, it don't go that far. But when you still get back in the ring and be like, we fuck it, we gonna do this though. You getting on my motherfucking nerves. I wish you would go downstairs. We gonna do this. Yeah, that's some different shit. So again, I'm not glorifying struggle. I'm not glorifying nobody going upside nobody's head. I don't care who it's coming from. I don't care if her pet squirrel is hitting you upside your head every night. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to be done. I don't advocate for no shit like that, but you know, as long as all that craziness ain't going on. You know, and I'm not advocating with some of y'all be sprinkling everybody's garden, okay? Now, we can get on here talking about the man, and the man was bred to impregnate 90 women in one day. We could talk all that foolishness, but let me tell you something. You going around throwing around watermelon seeds everywhere, watermelons growing up all over everybody's motherfucking yards. Yards that shouldn't even have watermelons got a fucking watermelon in there fitting somewhere. Yeah, y'all, that shit nasty. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop that shit. And see, it would be different if you can't even divide your attention appropriately like that on a consistent basis with all these kids. So stop it. I don't even want to hear that shit. And I say that well knowing that everybody got their journey. And some people gonna have a whole bunch of kids and that shit gonna be ridiculous. But that's what they doing in this lifetime. And two things can be true. The shit can be ridiculous, and I can't respect it though and hold no judgment. I'm calling it without the judgment because I don't feel a type of way about the shit, right? I'm not over here like, I'm just like, see, that's judging. When motherfucker finger wag and they got their face it all twisted the fuck up. Oh, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just telling you that shit ridiculous as fuck. We see it, but it's cool though. That's your role. Yeah, I respect it. I'm fucking with it. After all, baby, we just vibing tonight, you know. We vibing. This ain't even no official conversation. That's why it's called The Vibe. Stick with it, okay? Stay woke. We just talk a little shit on here. This ain't nothing but for vibe purposes, okay? This is entertainment. I know what I'm talking about, but y'all motherfuckers with them 50 motherfucking kids, y'all just seeding everybody's grass. Like, what the fuck? On one hand, you messing with a stripper. On the other hand, you messing with somebody auntie. Y'all just, what's happening? I mean, I know that's some extreme case and some ghetto shit, but... And I don't want y'all to associate, because I know it'd be different type of people listening. I don't want y'all to associate with ghetto, meaning black people. No, ghetto is what the fuck it is. It don't come with the color. Just like people said, somebody said, if the Kardashians were black, they'd be called ghetto. No, they're ghetto. I don't give a fuck what they are. They ain't got to be black. They ghetto. They air their dysfunction. You know? And think about it. Only dysfunction gets them ratings. People like them dopamine hits. They be like, give me that shit. They be getting Mike Tyson punches of dopamine hits to their forehead. They just dope the fuck out. Baby, I ain't got time. Oh, yeah, that be a Mr. Shelby. We got a thing going on. I fucks with it. But I'm going to tell y'all something, too. As much as I feel like we would be dope as hell with a show, I'm very reluctant with putting people in my relationship. Because, see, people want your ass to fail anyway. And don't have a little... See, what happens is all these motherfuckers that go on reality shows with their relationships, they already got cracks and crevices in that shit. They already got door dings in their fucking relationship. So, you put a little water in there, and that's everybody energy and emotions. You put a little water, that crack is going to keep spreading till if an earthquake happened and shit split apart. And so they get on TV and everybody looking at them, giving them that motherfucking one eye. Like, bitch. Yeah. All that energy, your relationship gonna crack. I don't give a fuck what it is. So we gotta be careful what we expose on this crystal glass. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When they say relationships are work, they are. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me make it simple, because y'all dramatic as fuck. And I am too. I am too. Yeah, I'm dramatic. Y'all think everything's so extreme. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got two people live two different lives, merging their thoughts, feelings, opinions, viewpoints, outlooks, understandings, comprehension, all that shit. They mixing, meshing, and mashing all that shit. And sometimes they gonna get sick of you. They gonna get sick of hearing what you got to say. They gonna sick. Why you doing that? Why you wearing your hair like that? You getting on my fucking nerves. What the? You're here. You know what I'm saying? That happens. It's okay though. Why do people think that you're supposed to want to see somebody every day? And that's a relationship. And I don't know. Maybe I'm dysfunctional then. I don't know. I just feel like people are human and we go through cycles just like we have seasons for weather. Because life goes through a cycle. And none of the cycles it's a whole time always a good time. Like, okay, and I'm going to prove my point. I like spring, but I love summer. If I could get summer all year round, baby, you know what? I'm going to be honest. They knew not to get me, just put me where, they knew to train me here. Because my ass, all this energy and sun all the time, baby, I would have been doing the most. They said, start her off in Michigan. Keep her humble. Keep her crazy ass. They say wintertime was gonna be my chastity belt or whatever. That maybe that's the wrong one, but it was gonna be something, my kryptonite or something. Because baby, when that wintertime come out, baby, I be wishing I could turn into a speck of sand in winter. Not literally, but like that's how much I want to disappear up out of the fucking winter. Okay, so. When I tell you I be pushing through, oh, I'm pushing through. What? Get me the fuck up out of here. Now. But I'm going to tell y'all. You want to know what's really funny about Michigan? And anybody listen from here, they might agree. They might know what I'm talking about. When you hear people talk about Michigan, the one thing they say about Michigan is, well, you know, in Michigan, you safe from extreme weather. You not getting hit with, you know, the hurricanes and the fire. And let me not bring it to nobody's attention. We don't want no smoke the fuck over here, but that's what people say. It's never like, oh, we have those attractions are one of a kind. It's some beautiful stuff, but and again, this is my viewpoint, right? This is not for everybody. So this can't be taken down as some protest and no shit like that. Don't put this on the fucking census, okay? Like, and I know you can't put it on the census, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to make this an official statement, because again, we just vibing, but this Michigan, honey. And then the good shit, I mean, the good restaurants, they got bellying the fuck up around here. I don't know. But I digress, baby. Don't get me started. Oof. Nobody had to. I was already going in, but y'all, I don't know. I just came here to vibe. I came here to vibe. And the crazy part about it is I know I had a subject matter that I wanted to vibe on y'all about, but I don't remember what it was. So we just talked about some shit, a lot of shit that was probably like, where's that shit coming from? But I had a good time. And I hope you did too. I mean, that's part of getting vibing. You get lost in the bullshit. You ever vibe someone, you be on that bullshit and then it be like something crazy happen and snap you up out of that shit. Like, what the? I hate that shit. When you be buzzing off life and here come that bullshit. That's what people want to do. We want to be buzzing off life. People say we tired of drinking and smoking and drugging. We want to be high off life. I feel you, my people. But I ask you this. What are you willing to give up for it? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to admit? What are you willing to contribute? What are you willing to change? What are you willing to accept? Because that's the biggest one. Are you ready to embrace who you are? Are you ready to accept your skills and accept that if you can't accept them, then you need to change them or upgrade them? Are you ready? And what are you willing to do and not do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to lay to the side or delay for a while? What are you willing to do? But while you sit and ponder that and answer me in the comments, I just want to thank you so much for coming by here tonight to vibe, because you really didn't have to. There were so many other things you could have been doing, but you chose to spend time to vibe with me, and for that I am grateful. Don't forget to check out my website at rockyroadtv.com. Also, I do want to enlighten you to my evidential mediumship and psychic ability skills practice group. It's very interesting because I just really started it for practice, but it became something different, something magical. So, to get in it is a small fee, but if you pass the vibe check, after you pay that one time, you get the hookup. I send you the hookup information, like how you link on and shit, and you have it. Unless your ass get crazy, and then I got the right to get you the fuck up out of there. I got my ways. I'm keeping it real, okay? Because we gonna vibe around here. We not gonna have no nasty ass funky energy. That we not gonna do. You're not gonna come menace my shit. Hell no. See, I'm a different type of person. Some people, but everybody is welcome. Fuck that. Everybody's not welcome. You coming with that smoke, you coming to get on my fucking nerves and disrupt the energy of my good friends, my family. Baby, you getting the fuck on. And nobody's asking if it's voluntary. Yeah. Baby. I just said what I said, and I hope you took it seriously but didn't take no offense. That's all. I just hope that you consider everything that we talked about tonight. Just give it consideration. You don't have to agree, adopt, change. You don't have to go into cognitive dissonance over anything I said, honey. You just got to consider it. And even if not, I thank you for taking your time to come out and shoot the shit with your girl. Go through that website, rockyroadtv.com. Subscribe to my Patreon for free. That's where all my social media and shit be. It's like my link tree of social media. Excuse me. Yes, there are some things that you pay for, but there's a lot of quality for free. So, yeah. And I'm bringing back Soul Speak and Eat, y'all. That's right. And that's it. I ain't saying shit else. I'm out. I love y'all.